G'day ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another GTA 5 online video. In this video today, we're going to be taking a look back at the year that was 2024 for this game. We're going to be looking at the highs, the lows of what I think worked well in GTA updates, what I think didn't work so well, and ultimately a top 10 list that I've curated with what I think are the top 10 pieces of content that came into the game this year. So I want you guys to strap in for the ride, grab some popcorn, grab a drink, sit down, relax, unwind for the rest of the year. And I want to just wish you all a very happy new year. I hope that 2025 is a successful year for you, and hopefully we'll be seeing more news about GTA 6, which is pretty exciting. It's crazy to think that this time next year we'll be in a new GTA game. We'll be telling new storylines and new content will be brought to the screen. So of course, you guys know the drill. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, comment down below what your favorite moment was of the 2024 updates in GTA Online, or just as a whole in the GTA community. Be sure to share it with a friend so they're up to date with what's happened in the GTA space and what is to come. So let's quickly get everyone up to speed of what happened in 2024 when it came to updates. We received two major DLC updates, which were the Bottom Dollar Bounties update and the Agents of Sabotage DLC update. Of course, we had some drip feed content that was fed out in the early stages of 2024, which was just feeding off the back of the Chop Shop DLC in late 2023. So I'm going to break this down into my top 10 items or top 10 pieces of content. So in the number 10 spot, I'm going to basically rank it as smaller tasks that came out this year. We actually had quite a few mini tasks, whether it was daily collectibles or smaller businesses. So for example, we had the Ellis tags that came into the game. This was where you basically had to just grab a spray can, you'd pick it up, then you'd go tag 5 posters each day every 24 hours, and you'd make an additional couple $100,000. We also had the release of the Pizza This business, which was where you basically grab the Pegassi Pizza Boy, little moped or Vespa, and you ride it around and deliver pizza. If you deliver it within the hot and fresh bonus, like before it expires, you get an additional $20,000. And typically, when it's paying double money, you'd make around $50,000. It'd take you less than 5 minutes. It's a great way, a real fun way to make some extra cash, especially if you're a beginner, or even if you're an experienced player and you're just kind of sick of grinding businesses. This is just a fun sort of takeaway that you could, have some fun within the game. We also had Madrazo hits. They were a fan favorite when it came to the bail office business, but of course the bail office business did release as part of the Bottom Dollar Bounties update, and personally I think this was quite a flop. It's probably one of the worst businesses out there. So yeah, and then we had dispatch work. So this was released through Vincent. This worked alongside the release of police vehicles in the game, and all you have to really do is own a police vehicle and you can go and do some dispatch work, which kind of been building up for quite some time. I would say for many years there's been a lot of requests in the GTA community for dispatch work, and we finally got that this year. So moving on to the number 9 spot now, I would like to put the Garment Factory business. Now this came out as part of the Agents of Sabotage DLC update, and it was pretty much a really cool business that ran new mini heists with really good pay, really good bonus rewards as well, and also the functionality or the accessibility to work through your phone. So you now have the Darnell Inc. Bros app on your phone. You can be anywhere around the map and simply start up a mission for the Garment Factory business wherever you are. Kind of like a master control terminal, although it's on your phone. So to put the cherry on top, the main reason why I put this in the number 9 spot and why it makes the top 10 is because the cost. It costs $2.35 million. You don't need to purchase any other upgrades. It comes with a weapon workshop, 10-car garage, and a business running as the main front. You've also got a wall safe for passive money, and you've even got a unique fast travel feature. Making the number 8 spot, and I guess I could probably put this lower on the list, but I'm just placing it here because I think there are quite a lot of other items that do deserve a lower spot, but it is the festive update we have received for 2024. It's got a soft spot in my heart. The festive update, it was probably one of the first moments I started creating content in GTA Online, and with it potentially being the final festive update we have got in GTA Online, I really do think that this year's festive update was a hit. We got absolutely everything. We got spoiled with presents and gifts and free outfits and tons of collectibles and challenges. The Entourage Adversary mode, for example. For some reason, the festive update felt different this year. It felt like the community maybe came together again for one last hurrah etc. I'd be very interested to know what your thoughts are on this year's festive update. Next up on the list, it's got to be the Terabyte. I would like to put this on this list as I personally think it added a different dynamic to the game. Through the Bureau tech in your garment factory, you could basically make 4 new upgrades. We had the collectible scanner option or feature, which meant when you're out in a free roam lobby, you could go around the map and take part in your own treasure hunt trying to find daily collectibles. You push in the right analog stick on your controller, it activates the collectible scanner, similar to a sonar for an underwater vehicle. There was also the silent running feature, which meant when you're stationary, your player icon is not showing on the radar or map to any other players in the session. The missile lock-on jammer, a brand new feature for the Terabyte, meaning you can't get blown up by Oppressor Mark IIs or any vehicle with missiles. And then of course the master control terminal, which means you can operate all of your other businesses through the Terabyte. And just to round out the Terabyte upgrades, we had the FIB livery, which you could equip by completing one of the tier challenges as part of the Agents of Sabotage update. Next up on this list, it has to revolve around the Halloween themed event period. So we had quite a large Halloween event period of time. It was spaced out over 4 weeks, I believe it was. And the one thing that I found was a really nice addition this year was the Ludendorff Cemetery survival mode. This was really fun. It took place in North Yankton. Of course, it wasn't in free mode. It was in a survival series, but it was pretty cool to revisit the spot we started our careers in GTA 5 story mode. So yeah, this was really fun. You could play this with other players and you were basically just trying to take out zombies along the way in a zombie apocalypse style survival. Next up on this list, it's got to be the Assault on ATT 16 adversary mode that came into the game. This was released in August or August 22 of this year, and it was a game mode that was a sequel to Assault on Cayo Perico. We also saw Rockstar basically remove a lot of adversary modes throughout this year and add in adversary modes when they were, say, particularly like paying double or triple money. Assault on ATT 16 was by far one of the most fun, but also highest paying adversary mode series the game has ever seen. Don't get me wrong, it would take you about 20 to 30 minutes maximum to finish a match, but if you were on the winning team, you could be making upwards of like $300,000. And now let's move on to a weapon that was released just not too long ago, actually. It was released as part of the Agents of Sabotage DLC update. It was released as part of the gun van, and for GTA Plus members, you could get this weapon for free. It's the El Strickler rifle, approved by El Rubio, kind of a sequel to the Cayo Perico heist, or it's one of the weapons that El Rubio has brought over, or Pavel has brought over from Cayo Perico. It's a standout assault rifle in GTA 5 Online. It's probably one of my favorite weapons or ARs in the game to date. So if you don't have it currently, definitely go and pick it up. Another feature we saw this year that was quite pivotal to the gameplay in GTA Online was the release of police outfits. We finally saw outfits such as the Noose outfit, which was released to those who took part in the heist challenge. Also the bail enforcement outfit, as well as the armored Merryweather outfit as of late, and a whole lot more. We also saw the introduction to police cars. That was the first time we ever saw police cars be released in GTA Online. The standouts being the Interceptor, or the Gauntlet Interceptor, the Dominator FX Interceptor, and as of late, the D10 or the Coquette D10 Pursuit. We've also got the Outreach faction, the off-road vehicles. The list really goes on. They cost an absolute fortune to purchase. However, they make for some amazing gameplay, roleplay situations, and also the favored dispatch missions. Okay, so we're down to the top 2 picks in terms of content in GTA Online for 2024. Taking the number 2 spot, it's got to be the Bravado Banshee GTS, a HSW compatible vehicle. For those on next gen, you can complete the HSW time trial with this vehicle. By far one of the fastest vehicles in the game to date, and the handling, the braking, the cornering speed, all pretty much everything about it really just makes for an overall complete vehicle. The best thing about it, if you own GTA Plus, you can get this vehicle for free. If you don't, however, it's about $2 million and it's well worth the investment. And in the number 1 spot for the best piece of content that was released in GTA 5 Online for 2024, it's actually the Cluckenbell Farm Raid, released back in March 7, believe it or not, of this year. The Cluckenbell Farm Raid ranks in the number 1 spot for me personally, as it was by far one of the best, if not the best, ways of making money as a beginner. It allowed players to basically start up their own mini heist upon landing in Los Santos. You could do this as a level 1. You'd make $500,000 for completing the heist, and not only that, you'd also earn an additional $250K for your first run, meaning you'd make $750,000 in just over an hour as a beginner. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it has been quite the year for content in GTA 5 Online for 2024. Let me know what your thoughts are on the new content that is coming to the game this year. What was your favorite piece of content? What was your least favorite? And ultimately, what would you pick as your top 10? We're shaping up to have a pretty good 2025, of course, with the release of GTA 6. I undersold that. We're going to be having an amazing 2025 with the release of GTA 6. But in the meantime, guys, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed and you want to see more content heading into the new year, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, share it with a friend. But in the meantime, take care, and I will see you in my next video.